Finally, at the very bottom, we've got budget. This is a really important category because it deals with money, and money is good. What we're going to notice here is something that's very important is the fact that when we're looking at the budget, the default option is to have your ad run at $5 a day forever. Chances are you probably don't want your ad running forever. So I would suggest going in and changing this up right away, either putting in a lifetime budget where you decide exactly how much you want to spend. Maybe it's $50 over the life of your ad, or you can go through and you can do a daily budget, but you can set a start and end date. So you know exactly when your ad's going to begin and end, and as a result, you have an estimated total cost of what your ad spend is going to be. Very, very important to do this and don't accidentally run your ad forever, which can get very expensive. So I'm going to set a lifetime budget. I'm personally more of a fan of those. And we can do $50 and we can do this running for, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. And we can have it start in the future so it's not angry. And here we're going to see it'll start running, it'll end on August 7th, and it'll spend up to $50 in total. It may not spend that much, but it's important to know that's what the total spend could be. Facebook does not actually give you options in terms of how you want your ad to be optimized when you're running awareness ads as we are here. Some ad types do let you go through and specify when exactly you actually get billed and what it is you're optimized to go through and do. So if you see choices, just take a look and sort of click on the I button and find out more about different ways you might get billed or different ways your ad might go through and actually be shown. Down here under extra options, you've got details on when you're going to get charged. Again, there's no particular option you've got to be able to go through and choose that here. In some cases you can, right? Another important one to take a look at though is ad scheduling. Ad scheduling refers to when your ads actually go through and run. And by default, you're going to have your ads running all the time. Again, maybe you don't want your ads running all the time. A really good example could be the case if you're going through and if you're running ads for, say, a happy hour that runs Monday through Friday. Maybe you only want your ads running Monday through Friday, say in the afternoon. What you could do is you could go in, select run ads on a schedule, and we could do Monday through Friday, and we could just say run our ads from, looks like, 1 o'clock through to 5 o'clock. Maybe we want to go as late as 6. And then we can have our ads only being shown Monday through Friday during the afternoon. This could be really impactful because you don't want to be showing people ads for happy hour after the happy hour is done for the day. Maybe it's kind of frustrating and disappointing for them. Another final option to take a look at is delivery type. The default for Facebook and Instagram is going to be a standard delivery type. What this means is it takes your budget, in this case a $50 budget, and it spreads it out over that entire time period. It might be the case that you actually want to spend your ad spend as fast as possible. Say for instance you've got an event coming up and you're selling tickets for it. Maybe you want to actually have people buy tickets as fast as possible, right? What you can do is you can go through and you can actually choose that as an option, not here in this particular case, but you can go through and in some cases change that to what's called accelerated. What this will do is it will actually sort of display your ad, as fast as possible. So it will spend through your budget as quickly as possible. One downside to this is what it means is you could, for instance, run out of ad budget in 3 days. And what that means is you won't have your ads shown the entire duration. It's really helpful though if you're trying to basically sell something as fast as possible. Okay, on this particular page, you're going to see information on which Facebook page this is going to run associated with. Make sure it's the right one. You're also going to see information on which Instagram account is linked with that particular page. In this case, there isn't an Instagram account linked. The ad will still run, but obviously people can't click and go to your particular Instagram account. That's not good. So make sure you go into your Facebook page if you haven't already and link your Instagram account so it appears here. Down here are options for going through and either creating from scratch the creative you want to use by uploading a photo and creating a caption, or you can pull in an existing post. You can go through and use a single photo or video, or use a carousel, which is a combination of multiple photos and or videos. I recommend personally doing that and or using a video, the more information you give people to take a look at, usually the better the response is for you. Down here, you're going to go in and you can upload the images you want to use. Pay attention to the rules around what you can upload and what kind of criteria work for the certain images or videos you're going to upload. Canva is a great resource for this, making sure that things are sized appropriately. And you can also go through and down here, of course, upload the particular text you want in that post. And on the right-hand side, you're going to see how your different placements will look. If there's a placement here that you don't like or that doesn't make sense and you don't want to actually run an ad there, then go back to the previous page and change up the placements you've selected. So make sure, because whatever it is that you see basically appearing here is how your ads are actually going to run, and the places are actually going to run as well. You can put in a website URL as well, and of course if you've got some sort of paid placement, you can of course mention that too. And then down here there's some information about if you want to attach any more specific information about pixels or conversion tracking or things like that. So you can go through and select confirm, and then this will go through and basically start running your ad in the background. Your ad will go through an approval process, and if it's approved, it will then begin running.